Okay, let's see the key element of this operation of hashing. Let's talk about the hash function. A hash function takes a search key and produces the integer index of an element in the hash table. That is, given this, it tries to identify the position, that the keys should be located in. For example, this John Smith, after this hashing, it gives you this 02, and you can identify the location. Okay, so it is called a hash code here, and identify the location and put it the item. Now there is a term called buckets. Okay, this is individual buckets. It used to contain the individual values. So if we look at the hash function, simply speaking, we use a one-dimensional way to store the content, and then each position of this array is a bucket, as mentioned, or these are buckets. And the buckets can normally hold only one dictionary pair. Okay, for example, it makes use of the store the keys as well as the content, and use the hash function f that convert each key k into an index in the range of 0 to b minus 1. You can see that b will be the size of the hash table, or the number of buckets. Okay, that is, b is the size of the buckets, that is number of buckets available here. So fk is the home bucket for key k. Okay, it locates the location, and every dictionary pair key element is stored in its home bucket. Okay, so in this case, we know about this operation. Given a key to look up for, it will tell us exactly where in the arrays to look into. So if it is in the location, so it is in the array. If it is not in that location, then it is not in the array. So with this, so the hash function is a function that, when applied to an object, it returns a number, that is the index. So when applied to an equal object, that is the same object, it have to return the same number. If it applies to an unequal object, it is very unlikely to return the same number for each of these objects. So we will elaborate this idea of very unlikely, okay, later on. In particular, if it happens, what will be the case? Okay, if unequal object produce the same code. So here we just give you very simple idea of the example of some hash functions. Okay, so you can just have an idea. Okay, for example, just have the key value convert into number and then divide into some number. For example, this n. Okay, this n will be say as a constant called 11, or finding the module, okay, of the remainder by using value. Okay, this remember, is very primitive function to let you have an understanding. Okay, to illustrate the idea of hashing, just like this, we have the key value pairs as the following. Okay, 22, the value is A, okay, and the key is 23 and the value is C, okay, and so on and so forth. 3D, 73E, 85F. Okay, so just imagine in this very simple case that the hash table will contain 8 available buckets. Okay, so B is equal to 8, and the index is 0 to 7. And we make use of the hash function. Very simple case. Okay, so we just make use of the hash function as the key divided by 11. So with this, okay, you can imagine that the bucket, okay, or the hash table will be organized like this. Okay, 0 to 7 as the index or the bucket location. So take a look. 22 divided by 11 will give you 2, and then the key value pair will be placed here. 33, okay, will be placed here for the location of 3. And for 3, okay, you can see that divided by 11, it gives you 0. So the location will be 0. And for 73 divided by 11 will give you 6. Okay, as an integer. So it gives you this location. For 85, okay, it placed in the location for 7. So it gives you the idea of the operation from the key value pair mapped by hash function and give you location for pasting the key value pair.